Brad Cosenza, Administrator for the Ross County Commissioners. There's a conversation this morning in the Commissioners meeting on the airport. And one fellow who has recently started to fly said that he'd like to see improvements at the Ross County Airport. You said that the airport is a pretty good place, especially in Southern Ohio. Can you repeat what you said in the meeting?
Well, I think his concern wasn't so much the condition of the airport; it was the hangar issue that many airports, general aviation airports like ours, see, where you have items other than planes in hangars, which the FAA has a code on that, a rule on that says airplane hangars are supposed to be used for airplane use, not other equipment. That's an issue that we've been fighting for years. We are about to see a change in the fixed base operator at the airport. So as Commissioner Everson said in there, that's going to be a good time to probably push a change to make sure that all those hangars have nothing but airplanes in them.
Well, I didn't mean to imply that Ross County Airport wasn't up to par, but everyone seemed to sing its praises with hopes for further improvement additions there.
Right. It's a great airport. The FAA allots $150,000 a year for general aviation airports. We save money for a few years, and then we ask the FAA to pay for additional funding, give us additional funding for projects. We're getting ready to resurface, crack seal, and resurface, actually mill the runway down, both runways, which was runway 23 and runway 5. They'll be milled down, and they'll have a new course of asphalt put on them, and that's a couple $1 million project. So, saying the airport isn't in good shape, it's in great shape, and I think anybody that goes there will testify to that. But there is a hangar issue, so that's what the gentleman was here this morning to talk about.
Sounds like no matter how much hangar space you have, you always need more.
Well, ever since I've been here, I'm going on 13 years, we have always had a list. Our cost is, if you want to rent a hangar at the Ross County Airport, it's $135, where, like the gentleman said, he's in Benton County, it's $50. You go to Pickaway County, and I believe it's $150. So that stuff gets looked at every year, and it's been a position of the county commissioners now and in the past that they wanted to make it affordable and reasonably priced with other airports. So if you look at the 150 and the 50, I think they're in pretty good shape.
And with Jim Parks working on selling his
fixed base operator, yep,
as the operator of the airport, I think it was mentioned that there might be a fuel supply company that might.
Well, we're not exactly sure who he's dealing with yet. We haven't met them. That probably will take place in the very near future, to see who he's talking with, bring his attorney down, and meet with the prosecutor and the county commissioners to discuss who might be the next fixed base operator.
And I believe the runway was expanded maybe 15 years ago when they cleared that hillside that overlooks 104. I remember that. Maybe 20 years ago.
No, the runway is still the same size as it's always been. In
but
fact,
at least the trees were cleared off the hillside.
Well, that's part of the obligation when you manage an airport, is you've got to have clear landing space. So how farmland is used around the airport, how close you can have farmland up to an airport runway. I mean, there's tons and tons of conditions by the FAA.
It's sort of important to keep things in the air or landing properly.
Absolutely.
All right. Brad Cosenza, Administrator for the Ross County Commissioners, thank you very much.
Thank you.